today we are talking about the 6 fundamental factors of being healthy. We had another talk on the 6 things that you need to do after an injury, but this are the 6 things that you need to do to maintain excellent health. First and foremost is you have to have positive thoughts. Now this did fall in my other talk before because injuries can influence your mental well-being, but I'm talking about how you think about life in the interim, on a daily basis. Are you positive or negative, or do you suffer from depression, or do you suffer from bipolar, or do you suffer from anxiety and panic attacks? You need to get your mental faculties in order first, and your emotional freedom technique that I will talk about at some other stage is one of those techniques that can help you do that. So mental faculties have to be okay before you can do the others. The second thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you are getting enough oxygen and clear oxygen. So make sure you do not have any sinus infections, you do not have any lung problems or sinus problems, and that you need to do, stop your smoking. Smoking is diabolical. With that, vaping is just as bad, and people can get sudden death from vaping. Any dacha that you are smoking, please stop these things. They influence your lung capacity and they influence your oxygen intake, and if you do not have proper oxygen intake, you cannot improve your health because you don't have enough red blood cells to oxygenate the body and remove the pain that's in the body. Third thing that you need to do is you need to watch your water intake. So they say you need to take 0.33 liters per kilogram. So if you weigh 60 kilograms, you should be taking about 2 liters of water. If you're exercising, for every moderate exercise of a half an hour to an hour, you need to take an extra 500 mils of water. If you're not getting the right amount of water in, your body will not be able to function properly, because your body is made of 75% water and your brain is made of 85% water. So please make sure you're getting the right water. Also make sure that it is clean water. So filtered water is the best. There are water purification systems that you can do to improve your water intake. It also tastes better if it's been cleaned. So drink enough water. Number 4 is whatever you put into your mouth. So your food and your supplements are crucial. Cut out your sugars and your starch because they break down very quickly. Your starch breaks down very quickly into a sugar, and that's what makes your sugar levels spike and can give you diabetes. It also makes you tired, so you get a high when you eat the sugar, and then you crash and you get a low. And if you've got adrenal fatigue, it can make you even more tired, as well as coffee. So coffee is actually a diuretic, which means that for every coffee that you drink, you need to drink a water with it so that you're not dehydrating your body. So please make sure that what you drink and what you eat are basically water and healthy foods. So you want to eat lots of healthy salads, your vegetables, you can have your chicken and your fish, reduce your red meat intake. You can get a lot of proteins in your lentils and your beans. So try and replace some of your meats by eating lentils and beans. And I'm not saying that you have to go full vegetarian, but you want to have a balanced meals throughout the day so that you are energized throughout the day. Your most important meal is your breakfast. That's the breaking of the fast, which is where breakfast comes from, and it helps you set the day. So if you're skipping your breakfast, you might not have enough energy until you've had your lunch or your snack that comes later in the day. Number 5 is basically your exercise. So you need to have good exercise. So we were speaking in our previous video about having a endurance as well as strength exercises, because you want to be fit. So you need to be doing your walking or your cycling or your swimming, which is your endurance exercise. And then you want to be doing your stretches to make sure you get full range of movement. This includes your qigong, your tai chi, a stretching program, your pilates and your yoga. And then you've got your strengthening exercise, which is again your pilates and your yoga, as well as your gym exercises and any other exercises that you may like to do, boxing, that type of stuff. So you're wanting to do exercise for endurance and exercise for flexibility and exercise for strength. There are difference, okay? So, or there is a difference. So you must please go and have a look. Make sure you're doing all of them and not just walking. Walking is great, but it's only endurance. It's not going to make you strong enough. So it's not going to make you strong enough to get up out of a chair if you're struggling to get up. All right. So that's your exercise. And the final one is your sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, you will find that you are tired on the weekends and you'll sleep on the weekends. If you wake up late on the weekends, you're not getting enough sleep in the week. If you are sleeping regularly and you've got a regular time that you go to bed and a regular time that you wake up in the morning, you will feel refreshed and you feel energized. Those that have adrenal fatigue, this is a different story. There are things that one needs to do to improve your energy levels for adrenal fatigue that we'll talk about in another video.